Good morning, children. Last class we have learnt exercise 3B problem number 1, and today's class we are going to learn problem number 2, find the values of the following. In this we have 3 subdivisions. First 2 subdivision is direct subtraction, which you will do it easily, and third one is you are having 4 numbers. In this 2 possesses addition symbol and 2 possesses subtraction symbol. So I am going to do that problem. So first I have written the numbers which having plus symbol. So rupees 37.25 plus rupees 43.90. 5 plus 0 5, 9 plus 2 11, 1 carry over 1, and here you have decimal point, so you are placing the decimal point. 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 3 11, 1 carry over 1, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 1 8. So we have added the 2 numbers which possesses addition symbol, and we got as rupees 81.15. And next 2 subtraction symbol. When we have same symbol, we will add and write the bigger number symbol. So minus possesses same symbol, we are going to add. 0 plus 5 5, 5 plus 6 11, carry over 1, 7 plus 1 8, 1 plus 1 2. And obviously I have to write the bigger number symbol, so it is 17. 17 symbol is minus, so minus 28.15. Now we have 2 answers where we have added and kept plus number and added and kept subtraction number. Now when you have 2 different symbol, we will subtract and write the bigger number symbol. So same way, 81.15, 28.15. 15 minus 15 0. And next 1 minus 8 not possible, borrowing from 8, so 8 has become 7 and 1 will become 11. 11 minus 8 3, 7 minus 2 5. So your answer is rupees 53. In paise you have no number, so your answer exists as rupees 53. And with this, that exercise gets over, and next we are going to learn about multiplication of decimal. So multiplication of a decimal by the power of 10. So what you will do when you multiply by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. So how will you multiply? Whether you will multiply step by step, multiplying by 0, then multiplying by 1, or already you have learnt when you multiply by 10, in the right hand side you will be including 0. 100 means 2 more zeros. So how will you do with this shortcuts we are going to learn. Here 6.2, it is a decimal number when multiplied by 10. So whenever shifting the decimal point one place to the right. So when you multiply by 10, you are going to remove the decimal point and you will be taking it to the one more step right hand side. So it is your 62. 37.12. So when you multiply, you will be taking the decimal point towards the right hand side. So it is 371.2. This is how what we will do in the decimal number. Without decimal number, we will be adding 0. With the decimal number, we will move the decimal point right side 1 step if it is 10, 2 step if it is 100, 3 steps if it is 1000. 378.12. So you have 3 zeros. So what you are going to do? You are going to move 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. The third place you don't have any number, so you have used 0. 1, 2, 0. This is how it is. It will be very easy. We are going to solve exercise 3C problem number 1. Find the following products. .8 multiplied by 10. So when you multiply by 10 without decimal point, you can write the answer as 180. If you multiply it by decimal point, what you are going to do? You are going to move 1 step rightwards. You don't have any number, so you are using 0 and you are moving rightwards. So 18.0. So after decimal point, it has only 0, it has no value, so you are writing 18 as it is. When you look at here, 78.342. you're going to multiply it by 10. So what you will do? You will carry the decimal point to the right hand side one step. So what is your answer now? 783.42. 783.42. The remaining problems you are going to solve as your homework. The same model. So you are going to solve it easily. Second problem, find the following products. Here first problem you have multiplied by 10 and the second problem you are going to multiply it by 100. So what you will do? First subdivision, 2.1 multiplied by 100. So if it is 21, when you multiply it by 100 you can write 21 and you can add 2 zeros to the right hand side. But here you have a decimal point. So what you will be doing? You have to move 2 steps to the right hand side, but you have only one number in the right hand side. So you are going to include one more number 0 to keep the decimal point. So you have included a 0 and you kept a decimal point. To value the decimal point, I have added one more 0. Is it clear? Third subdivision, 5.672 multiplied by 100. So if you multiply a number without decimal point, how will you do? 5672 multiplied by 100 means you will include 2 0 at the end. If it's a decimal point, so what you will do? 5.672. How many zeros were there? 2 zeros were there. So you are going to move this decimal point 2 step. 1 step, 2 step. So your answer is 567.2. Is it clear? Now 0.987 multiplied by 100. You are going to multiply it by 100. How many zeros? 2 zeros were there. So you have to move this decimal point. How many steps? From right hand side 2 step. 1 step, 2 step. So it is 98.7. Find the products. 1.732 multiplied by 1000. So when you multiply by 1000, how many zeros you have? 3 zeros. So you are going to move this decimal point how many steps? 1, 2, 3. So it is your decimal point be placed here. So 1732. If you want to value this decimal point, you can include a 0 and you can show it. 672.2 multiplied by 1000. So how many zeros you have? 3 zeros. But in the right hand side you have only one number. So to get 2 more digits, you are going to include 2 zeros and you are going to keep the decimal point. So this is how the problem going to be. 323.1572 multiplied by 1000. Multiplying by 1000, how many zeros? 3 zeros. So the decimal point have to be moved how many steps? 1, 2, 3. So your answer is 323,157.2. So all these problems were very easy. You are going to move only the decimal point. You are not going to multiply anything. So problem number 1, 2, 3, you are going to solve the remaining problems. After solving it, send the images to my personal number. Thank you, students.